Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. I'm finally back with more updates with the smog laws changing in California. This video is going to be about HJ Res 26. This is a CRA that is going through legislation that is going to change smog. A lot of people have a misunderstanding about this law that's going to be going into effect if it does, but I'm going to give you my take on it. With everything that's going on with the Transportation Freedom Act, the Stop Carb Act, the CARS Act, there's so many different things that could potentially change the smog regulations that California makes and other states follow. But each one goes at it a little different. Now, HJ Res 26, a lot of people, I've got a few texts about this one saying, well, if this one goes through, this is going to end smog in California. Let's go over it real fast. Everything that I look at, I have printed up. My eye sucks right now. And also I'll put behind me in this video so you could stop, pause the video and read what I'm talking about. Also, there'll be links in the description below with direct links to what I'm talking about as well. So HJ Res 26, providing for congressional disapproval under Chapter 8 of Title 5, United States Code of the rules submitted by EPA relating to greenhouse gas emission standards for heavy-duty vehicles, Phase 3. Get this real quick. Heavy-duty vehicles. Make sure that is one thing you're taking into consideration when you are thinking about HJ Res 26. Now, what this bill is going to do is going to phase out the rules that are going to be or that should be implemented in 2027 on heavy-duty vehicles. Now, what is a heavy-duty vehicle? I went and looked that up because, in particular, my buddy at work, he has a Ford F-250, and he's bought a ton of stuff for this truck already. I don't even know how he got most of the stuff to California. He probably drove to Nevada to get it. He's so stoked to just go out and modify his truck because he keeps hearing that smog for like a month. He's like, smog's been good. It's going out. It's going away. I bought all this stuff. I'm going to put a bigger turbo. I'm going to EGR delete. I'm going to take my cat off of this and that. Can I do it now because of this one that's coming up? No. Now let me go over what I have come up with on HJ Res 26. If this gets passed, this is really what's going to happen. The greenhouse gas standards for heavy-duty vehicles in Phase 3 that were implemented or that were finalized in April 22nd of 2024, it's going to stop them from being enacted in 2027. What vehicles will this affect? Let's check this out. Heavy-duty vehicles, which are going to be semi-trucks class 7 and 8, long-haul freight trucks, delivery trucks like FedEx and UPS vehicles, stuff like that, and tractor trailers. 2. Vocational vehicles, school buses, transit buses, garbage trucks, concrete mixers, utility trucks, such as bucket trucks, service trucks, tow trucks, stuff like that, and fire trucks and emergency response vehicles. 3. Heavy-duty pickups and vans. Again, listen, heavy-duty. What is heavy-duty? Heavy-duty is a large diesel-powered work truck or cargo van like a Ford F-450, Silverado 4500 HD, and a Ram 4500. If this resolution passes, the stricter emissions standards that are set to begin in model year 2027 will not take effect. So this rule is affecting the vehicles that are going to be sold after 2027. This rule is not affecting any vehicles that are currently on the road as of right now. So this rule is going to affect future vehicles being made. Now, will this be a perk to you? The upside to this bill or this act passing is manufacturers are not going to have to install emissions reduction devices on vehicles, which will in turn be a cheaper cost to you when you are buying a vehicle, a large vehicle. Now, does this pertain to the F-250? I went and looked around. It's hard to find an exact definition of what a heavy-duty vehicle is. And I specifically went to to look for F-250 because that's what everybody is worried about right now. Your F-250, your Ram 2500, your Silverado 2500 and 3500, those are the majority of the vehicles that are on the road that people are like, I want to go modify the heck out of this and roll some coal, guys. Let's go. Let's see. Now, HJ Res 26 will not directly affect a Ford F-250 or other similar light-duty and medium-duty trucks. The EPA Phase 3 greenhouse gas emission standard specifically targets heavy-duty vehicles, which are Class 7 and 8 trucks, like semi-trucks, and certain vocational vehicles, like buses and garbage trucks. We went over that already. A Ford F-250 is classified as a Class 2B truck, 8,501 pound to 10,000 pounds GVRW, which falls under light-duty or medium-duty regulations. Those trucks are covered under separate emissions rules, such as light-duty vehicle standards and medium-duty truck standards, which this bill does not repeal. If passed, rules for the F-250 or similar vehicles like the Silverado 2500 or the Ram 2500 will not change. So this bill, HJ Res 26, will this affect you on your daily driver? Let me know below. And if you think I'm getting something wrong about this, comment below as well. I am going to do research. I'm going to do my best to put time and effort into this stuff because there's a lot of mis and disinformation out there in the whole interweb that people are just getting so confused about what they could do to their trucks. And I want you guys to know the real truth of what is going on. Everything I talked about in this video, there'll be links in the description below for you to go check out yourself, which will be the actual HJ Res 26 bill. You can see that it was introduced on January 22nd of 2025. It has not done anything since then. Word on the streets is they might bring it up next week during some congressional hearings, but who really knows what is really going to go on with this one. But again, introduced on January 22nd, 2025, nothing has changed since then. So that is your update on HJ Res 26. Even though it's an old bill, I'm going to start following this one too, and I will keep you guys up to date when anything changes, or if anything is actually set in stone that you could go modify your vehicle and go roll some coal. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about Scotty's Hobbies, hit that bell, comment below with the year, make, and model of the vehicle that you think these emission standards might help you on. I'll see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies.